Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Edward Olivares. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to go, and getting the call for this one, Ryan Yarbrough. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games. There's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And that one is in for a strike. Yarbrough throws over. Abrams back in standing. Runner at first with no outs here. That one lifted to left. Reyes. He ranges to his right. Grabs it on the run. One away. And now it's Luis Garcia, the top hitter in the National League, entering the day. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now Joey Meneses. Next offering is in for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's to third. Lopez tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, on the hill here today, Josiah Gray.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with a backdoor slider. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Tosses across to first, and Witt is out. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Nicky Lopez.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a one. Back here in Kansas City, and now it's Michael Chavis.
The left fielder, Michael.
The wind of the pitch. That one inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Curveball drops in there. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 1 out in the second. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. He's been swinging it really well lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Lane Thomas. Out to short. With to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And that one ripped to left. Reyes makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 left. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And that one hammered. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, close play, but in there. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running here, Nate Eaton. Now it's Franmil Reyes. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nate Eaton. He takes over in right.
Now playing right field. Number
All
18.
set for the start of the inning. Dom Smith stands in. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. The pitch. In the air on the infield, Estrada. Over to second for one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. And now up for Washington, Jamer Candelario. Lied out his first time. Abrams leads off first with one away. Got him. Two gone now.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Witt. They take the force out. Third out. Welcome back. Drew Waters stands in. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Two now. Now fly ball to right center. Thomas sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nick Pratto. He goes down looking. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Led off the game with a strikeout. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And the inning is over. And welcome back. Start of the fourth. And now the DH, Joey Meneses. Next offering misses. 2-1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Chavis now. Grounded out his first time. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Meneses gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, but it's offline. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. Nationals leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom 4. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. bunting for a hit. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
In the air, right field. Thomas under it, makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And the righty deals. Perez swings and hits a deep fly ball left field. That one's well struck. And it's off the wall. Relay throw to second. And the first run of the game comes across. So up next, Nate Eaton. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. And that one sliced foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
To third. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Garcia on the move, racing, makes the catch, and that is that. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Jeter Downs. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the...
Steps on the bag for 1. Oh, diving stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, those guys made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 2. Ripped to short. Throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now, Drew Waters. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, and he'll make it around to third on the throwing error.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff. High fly ball out into left center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Chavis pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 2. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jamer Candelario.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive. Witt gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
The throw to first, and that is that. Offense. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Vinny Pasquantino. And a 2-1 on the way. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a foul ball. 3-2 now. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nate Eaton. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're on top 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Michael Chavis. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ripped on a line. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Ryan Yarbrough won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Josh Stamont will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. And now a full count.
3-2.
Ruiz leads off first with one away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Jeter Downs to the plate here. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And a pitch.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Right-handed reliever. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Dominic Smith up next for Washington. (3-1) is on the way. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now it's Dominic Smith. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Erasmo Ramirez taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
61.
Here's the left fielder, Franmil Reyes.
For the Royals, the left fielder, Franmil Reyes.
The pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Goes down looking.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Drew Waters will hit next. That one to first. Smith takes it to the bag, gets him easily, ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about a slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Chapman.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals.
Jamer Candelario.
One down, base is empty. That's in there. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Bounced out to short. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Carl Edwards Jr. takes over on the mound.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Thomas settles under it, puts the squeeze on it, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
3-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Witt around second. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're up by 3.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way, and out of here. Salvador Perez leaves the yard, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip. And now Nate Eaton. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground right side. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Kicks and fires.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And there's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lopez over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first, that'll do it. And the Royals even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.